Okay, I know it is early. It's like 15 minutes before I need to be on, but I just want to make sure everything is good. And today I'm using my phone. I found out how to do this with my phone. I also have my computer here with me. So if you come on before 7, just let me know you're there. Title, edit. I'll do that at the end. Edit. No, don't edit. Give me here. No, put camera back on. So if you're on before 7, just let me know. I'm trying to fiddle here with my laptop. This is scheduled. Go live. Oh, okay. Okay, so my laptop and my phone. The phone is clearer. So I'm using the laptop just so that I can see the comments. Hold on, let me just stand it up. Oh, that's better. Okay, I see one person on. So when you come on, just give me your name, and if you have a channel, your channel name and the city and state that you're watching me from. I'm not going to actually start this until 7, but I want to get on 15 minutes earlier just so that I can make sure everything is okay. I'm glad I'm able to use my phone because I can see the number of people that come on. Last night I was using my laptop and I could not see if anybody was on. Okay, Deborah. Okay, hi, Deborah. Okay, and you're from Texas. Oh, okay. Thank you for chiming in. I'm on early just to make sure everything is clear. I have my phone and my laptop. I got my laptop so that I can see the comments, and then my phone because it is much clearer. My laptop, everything is all blurry. So thank you for chiming in early. Oh, hi, Jennifer. And you're watching from Orlando. Okay. And I live in Atlanta, but right now I'm in Jacksonville here at my daughter's house in her bathroom. So thank you for chiming in. And I wrote down some questions. So again, I'm going to wait till 7 o'clock. Let's see. We got 10 minutes. And if you have any kind of questions or anything about this peel and stick, if you all haven't already, I did this bathroom this summer of last year, and I got a whole lot of questions and a few concerns, but I'll be answering as many questions as I can and sharing my experience since putting this in. Yes, a lot of people like it. Majority of the people that responded, Deborah, they love the peel and stick contact paper, and it is an excellent idea. If you haven't already, I did my sister's bathroom in June. We're in August, so 2 months ago. And I uploaded that video last Friday. And I took it a step further with hers. I set it in with some polyurethane, and I'm going to be sharing that as well, which I'll probably do this one. There's nothing wrong with this, but I think it's a good step to take it further, to protect it even more. Like I said, there's nothing wrong with this. There's no mold, no mildew. But if you don't have the big finances to get the high end look, this is a good step to do that. It's a really good step to do that. So if you just kind of write your questions down, and I will answer as many as I can when we get started. It's 7:52. We got a few more minutes. And I'm going to try to just be brief. I got my phone set to go off at 8:30 because I wanted to do this for about an hour, no more than an hour and a half, depending on, how many questions come in. I may go after that, but I don't want to be on here too late. And y'all, excuse me, I'm drinking my tea. I haven't been contracted with the COVID, thank God. So I'm making sure I'm got plenty of my tea in me, my honey. This is ginger tea. I'm making sure I'm drinking all of my liquids and taking my vitamins and everything so I can stay as healthy. I stay masked up, stay sanitized when I step out the door and when I go to somebody's house or even in the stores. What brand did I use and where did I purchase? The brand that I use is, Deborah, the brand of peel and stick contact paper that I use is by Duck brand, and I got it from Walmart, and it's $5.48, but after taxes like $6 and a few pennies. And on the roll, and in the video that I did, I actually the video that I did week before last, not this Friday. Well, I did show it in this Friday's video that just passed when I did my sister's sink. This shower, and it depends on the size of your shower. This shower took about 2.5 rolls, and I got it from Walmart. I've done my daughter's kitchen and everything, and ordering the peel and stick marble contact paper from Amazon. But I just like this brand. To me, I get more on the roll for less the money, and it is waterproof, and it sticks very well. And like I said, the video that I did not the video, my sister's shower, I did her shower, and I took it a step further. I can just show you all. And I put this on it, and it's water-based. And I covered her. It's milky looking in the can, but it dries clear. So I did that to my sister's shower. I didn't do that to this one, but I will do that to this shower. It doesn't hurt it. It just gives it an extra coating. I'll put it like that. And I noticed when my grandson, and even I've been here for now about 2 weeks, taking a shower, I washed it during the 8-month review and got the soap scum. But I noticed some soap scum is not coming. I mean, it just leaves a soap scum appearance. If you look really, really close, it's not bad, but I think sealing it with this polyurethane will help. Did I roll it on? No, in the video that I did week before, well, actually this past Friday, it's today Saturday, yes. So the video that went up yesterday and last Friday, I used a long brush. It's an applicator where it's like a mop, but it's not a mop. It's a long sponge. I'll put it like that. And a stick goes in it, but I didn't buy the stick to go in it. I just used that. And again, if you looked at that video, it's actually a 4-part video series where I did the makeover, and you'll see the brush that I used. I even flashed a picture of the brush. I got it from Home Depot, and it wasn't expensive at all. I think it was like $10 for that. And I used that. I poured the polyurethane. I poured this in um, a plastic container, rectangular plastic container that I got from the Dollar Tree. And then the brush was the same length of container. It has a lid. So what I didn't use, I would cover it up and it didn't dry out. But I used the brush, and the brush was about that long. So it was wonderful to use because it covered a wide range of area where it cut down on time, and it covered it very, very well. So just watch that video. Again, it's the bathroom makeover series that I did. And the video was uploaded for the pony wall yesterday. And then last Friday, the shower. And then the Friday before that, the vanity sink. I did them all. Well, the shower and the vanity sink I did with this contact paper. And then the pony wall I did with regular black contact paper, which is not waterproof, but sealing it with the polyurethane made it waterproof. So just look at those videos, and it shows actually how I did that. Yeah, I thank you. Thank you so much. I'm glad you appreciate that. I'm all about saving money. And I love beautiful homes. I love Instagram, but I don't have, the homes and things, but I don't have the Instagram home money. So I appreciate the people putting their homes up, and it's so beautiful, but I like to find an inexpensive way to have the high-end look, but at the same time not look cheap but be durable. So this $6, this shower here for just the paper, it was under $18 to cover this big shower. Now this in the middle, this is four square sheets that I got from, and I'm looking down and up because I got my phone here and the laptop there. So excuse me if I'm going back and forth. But I got this from Home Depot, and it comes in a pack of 4. Now this was in the middle was $30 or a little more, and it's very durable. I have this in my bathroom in Atlanta, this same exact one. And I retired in 2018. So I put it on there in 2018, and it's still up. It's not peeling or anything. And there's no mold or anything that's damaging my shower. The shower here is made of, what do they call this stuff? I always forget. It's not real. It's hollow plastic. And I'll think of it later. But my shower is made of this here as fiberglass. Thank you, Deborah. It's fiberglass. So this paper is sticking on the fiberglass. So because of what it's made of, I believe that's why there is no mold or mildew concerns that need to come about, because this stuff is not real. Now, if it was up against the actual drywall, then maybe there could potentially be mold that would come from that. I don't know, because again, this is on this fiberglass here. Is this peel and stick? Yes, this is peel and stick as well. It comes in, like I said, in 5 sheets, and you'll see that if you watch the video of when I did this. I did it back in June, so I uploaded the video in August of 2020. This was 4 in a pack. Like I said, it was 30 something with tax, and it's peel and stick. It's easy. You just get it and cut it to fit. That's what I did, because it's a little just a little bit wider than this. So I just cut it to fit in the insert. So basically, bottom line is you want to make sure that your surface is clean. And then after you clean it, you dry it real good, and then just adhere it. I don't put any glue or anything. What I did do after I didn't do it with this, but after I put this on, I used a blow dryer to adhere to it more. It already sticks, but I adhere to it more. Hi, Jennifer. Thank you for joining. Is it? Yes, it is. It is apartment friendly because if you want to take it off when you move out, there is no damage. Again, this is fiberglass, but I don't think it would do anything to real tile because again, this is not laying on the drywall or wood. It's laying on the tile. So you would just clean your tile and then you would just put this on there. Now, I was just sharing before you came on, Jennifer, I was sharing with Deborah and the other young lady that came on. I did my sister's bathroom. I did her entire bathroom in June. We're in August, so 2 months ago. Now, her bathroom shower, hers is real tile and it won't damage it. But what I did, and I showed them, I went a step further and I sealed hers because this is what she asked for. And I think it was a very good idea because I'm going to seal this. But her tile is real tile. And I put this same Duck brand peel and stick contact paper, which is waterproof from Walmart. I used the same one on her bathroom. I did her vanity, and her shower. And then I sealed her vanity and her shower with this polyurethane because it's her house and she wanted it to stay and didn't want any chances of peeling off. Now I told her it wouldn't peel off, but just for her comfort level, she wanted this on, and I think it's a good idea that she had that she requested it. I'm going to do that to this, but yes, it's apartment friendly because if you put this on, it's easy to take off. And what you can do, I put it on with the blow dry to seal it, but believe it or not, you can use the same process to remove it. You can just put the blow dry to heat it up and just start pulling it off. All you would have to do is just clean the shower real good, the shower wall real good after you take it off. There's no difficult scrubbing or anything like that because the adhesion is good on here as long as you take care of it. And when you heat it up to activate, that's what you're doing. You're activating the adhesion and just pull it off and then just clean the shower, before you move. And it's no problem at all. I don't, there is no place in here. I wanted to pull a piece off, but then I can't, well, yes, I can. I got the phone right here. Some of y'all might see, I don't know. But what I'll do is I will do a video and maybe remove a piece so that you all can see. I might do that next week so that you all can see. Hey, hi there, Tamara. No, I really didn't start early. I was just getting on just to make sure that everything was good. Last night when you were on with me, I was using the laptop, but I discovered how to do this on my phone. So I got the laptop and the phone. I didn't care for the look of the laptop when I did the practice video last night because I can look at it now and still there's some glare on this here, but my phone is much clearer. So that's why it seems like I started early. But the young ladies that did come on there started asking questions, and of course I was going to answer them. But I'm glad you came back. And hey, Treaty, my daughter that is on here, she kind of helped me through this too as well. And if you all don't know, she has a channel. Her name is Trish TV. So go and support my daughter. And she has some very inspirational things to share. So, but yes, the Jennifer, I believe that was your name. You were asking if this is apartment friendly. It is. And actually, my daughter Trish, Trisha was telling me last night, she lives in an apartment and she wants to have some contact paper put on hers, not the marble because she's not crazy about the marble, but any kind of contact paper, as long as it's waterproof. Let me preface it by saying that, as long as it's waterproof, because of course you're in the shower. As long as it's waterproof, it will adhere to your surface in your shower. And I hope that answered your question, Jennifer. So let's see, the time is 7:05. Okay. So what I will do, until I see some other questions, I will share with you all questions that I got regarding this shower that I did on last summer, and I'm going to answer them. And then if you have some other questions besides what I have, and I have a total of 14 here, and the majority of them, I got over, let's say, a lot of them, but I looked at all of them, and everybody is mostly asking the same thing: is there mold or mildew? That was, and does it peel? That was some of their questions. Okay, good, Jennifer. I'm glad I answered it. So, thank you. Oh, thank you, Deborah. Thank you so much. Now, the first question I got here, someone asked, how long did it last in the shower? Well, it's still up. It's been a year. I put this in June or July of 2020. Nothing is peeling off. And I actually did a 8-month review, March of this year. And I actually got in the shower, and I stood in the tub actually, and I washed the back of the wall. I used Clorox wipes because at the time my daughter didn't have anything for me to use, but I was just showing people mainly that when the water hits this or any kind of cleanser, it doesn't affect the veining or anything on here. It doesn't dull it. It doesn't take away the color. You know how some things you put on and it starts fading the color. It didn't affect that any at all. And like I was said in the video, the 8-month review, my grandson and his mom uses this shower, and I've been here now 2 weeks. So this is the bathroom that we use. We take a shower in, and all we do is just wipe the walls, or wash the walls down. I've even used, since I've been here, I didn't think using Ajax would help, but I tried it and it actually worked. And I used a sponge. So I did that because I saw where there's water, soap scum in here, and it was hard to get off. So I did it gently. I didn't scratch because I didn't know, I never washed it with Ajax before, and that was my first time. So I put it on the sponge and wet the sponge with it, and then I wiped it. I didn't put it directly on the paper. I put it on the sponge. Let's see. Okay, so Tamara, I am sure you already answered this. Is the surface underneath the paper flat, or those 4x4 tiles? It is not. Again, this is fiberglass. This is not real tile, but the it has the indentation of, looks like maybe 4x4 tiles. And it does have, if I put it closer, you could see the squares in this. So it's not real tile, but it does have the 4x4s. And what I like about this is that when I put the blow dry on it, because like I was sharing earlier, when I put this on, and I didn't show it in the video, I did it after, I used the blow dryer, and I actually did it to my sister's bathroom last month. I used the blow dryer just for extra adhesion, and it takes on the form of the 4x4s, and I like that because it makes it looks like tile and not just contact paper. Hi Robin. Hi Trinity. Hey, how are you doing, Sandy from Sister Cousins Lifestyle? Let's see. Paper. Okay, I think I just saw where someone says they have their, let me see if I can, oh good, I can scroll up here. Robin Jackson. Hey Phyllis, it's Robin from Alabama. I see you inspired me to tackle my bathroom. Oh, I'm so glad I inspired you. You have ceramic tile and did not have any problems with the paper adhering to the tile. Oh, good. So you did do it. Wonderful. I just did my sister's bathroom in June. I was just telling everybody, and hers is real ceramic tile. Her shower is real ceramic tile. It's not fiberglass like this. I am so glad you were able to do that. Let me see. Let me go back up here. Let's see. Trinity from Miami. Thank you, Trinity, for coming, for watching. Deborah Salinas, can we possibly do it on tiles? Yes, I don't see why you couldn't be able to do them on tiles that are 4x4. That's up wherever it's on the wall or on your countertop. Yes, as a matter of fact, I did do the kitchen makeover, And her countertop is the old school. You know how the kitchen countertops they use, and they use look like floor tile on the kitchen countertops. There is, in the video is called the Unplanned Kitchen Makeover. You look at that video. Her cabinet doors are white up at the top. I painted, and the bottom is gray. Well, the countertop I did with the marble contact paper. Now her paper I ordered from Amazon, but it's peel and stick. Hers is waterproof and fireproof. And her tiles were, I believe, were 4x4s. And I put them on there. And again, I used the dryer on top of that. And it's been a year. It's been a year, and she says it's still on there, no problem whatsoever. Let's see. Thanks for giving us a great idea. Oh, you're welcome, Robin. Let's see. Okay, my daughter says, what application tool do you use for it to go on smooth? Okay, for this one, I use, believe it or not, my credit card. Other than I use my thumb to get into the grooves, to imprint the grooves of the contact paper so I can make the print of the towel come through, or the grout line. That's what it is, the grout line. And then the blow dryer. But then basically my credit card. I've watched another man who is a professional wallpaper hanger and peeling, as well as peel and stick. I learned a trick from him, and that is using a sponge, a regular sponge, to press down on your contact paper, because you don't take the risk of tearing the paper, because I have done that with my contact paper if I'm going so. And I also learned that the color on my credit card starts fading off, and I didn't know that, so I stopped using my credit card. Now I do have the tool that you can order from Amazon. I used that once, but what I've also used, if I didn't have the sponge and I don't use my credit card, is the squeegee, the little, what you wipe windows with, because it has a rubber tip on the end. So that way it's pressing and doing what the sponge does, but it's soft and it won't tear the paper. So you can use a squeegee to rub, to apply the contact paper. Let's see. And then Tamara, you said, okay, so it still goes on this. Good to know. I am thinking of trying. Yes, you can. Yeah, do it in the apartment. You can do it in the apartment. What I wouldn't do is I would not, and I don't know if you heard, I would not put in the apartment. I wouldn't seal it, because it's an apartment. It's not your home. I did this to I didn't put it on here. This is my daughter's house. I didn't put it on here, but I did do it to my sister's shower and her sink vanity and her pony wall on her tub, to seal it in, because she wanted that sealed in. And then when it's time for her to wash, there's no problem. Okay. Let's see. I watched on TV, so sometimes I. Okay, so I'm looking at Tamara. Oh, you were talking to Sandy. Okay. Okay, so let me go to the next question until I see some other questions. The second one is, how many rolls did you use? Okay, for this shower, I used 2.5. Now it depends on your size of your shower, so you may not can go by what I use for this one. If your shower is a small shower, and then you got to look at the height too, because my sister's shower, it's narrower than this tub area, but she has tall walls, and so that her shower wall was also tall. So if you looked at that video, I believed I use about the same thing that I use in here, about two rolls. So it just depends on the size of your shower. Okay, the next question, I'm going to keep looking up after I read questions here that I wrote down. Let's see, another person asked me, how do you handle contact paper without it sticking together? And I think Jennifer asked me that, or she said she had a problem with that. I'm not sure. I did do a tutorial of how I lay the tile, and matter of fact, the tutorial is like 45 minutes long, and it shows you how I take it off. So basically, when you laying the contact paper, you don't want to rip the whole back off because everything is going to come. I did that with my very first one, and trying to pull it apart, it's not going to happen. You might as well just throw it away. So it's best to just, what I do is when I pull it off, just pretend this is the paper. When I pull it off, I pull it and I fold back the backing and then lay it down and just rub as I go and pull it off a little bit at a time. A little bit at a time. So you don't want to pull the entire backing off. You just want to do it a little bit at a time and just rub as you go. And what I like about this, because it's peel and stick, and that's another thing when it comes to my mind. When you get peel and stick, make sure it says it's removable. Meaning, oh, hi. I see the Jerry, happy hoarder, hi. When you get the peel and stick contact paper, make sure it says it's removable and adjustable. Don't just get peel and stick, because some peel and stick is permanent. So you want to make sure that it says it's removable. When it's removable, that means you can take it off and put it back on. So if you watch some of my videos when I'm using this, you'll see where I'm pulling it up and putting it back down. Okay, let's see. Another question here, number 4. Concerns of repeated use in the shower with, okay, so someone said that they had concerns of repeated use in the shower with the adhesion losing its contact to the surface. Not if you apply it correctly. If you don't put it all the way on. So like I said, make sure, number 1, you want to make sure you clean your surface. And then what I do is I dry it down to make sure that there's no water whatsoever in the area. And then I start putting it on. And then I use the blow dryer. Like I stated in this video, when I did this shower, I didn't show where I used the blow dryer, but I did on the bathroom that I just did in June. You look at that video again, for those that are just coming up. I just did my sister's bathroom in June, did the same thing in her stand-up shower. And I used the blow dryer on that shower, also on the vanity sink, and then on her pony wall. So that will keep the adhesion contact and no water will get up on it. So if you don't apply it properly and securely, yes, water is going to get on it and it's going to lift. Okay. Let's see. Order. Okay. So let me see. I'm looking at some questions. I'm looking at my daughter. She's saying, whoops, let me go edit my Amazon order. Okay, Tricia. And let's see. I'm looking at my phone. Thank you. Thank you, Jerry. Let's see. I think I just used some removable ones for my mom's kitchen backsplash. It was easier to handle. So yes, it is easier to handle because you're able to pull it up and put it back down. That's what I like about the peel and stick removable. Okay, let's see. We have another question here. Have you experienced mold? No mold in here. Again, I believe that's because this is not touching drywall or the wall. This is fiberglass. And I think the same thing with what I did with my sister's. Hers is real ceramic tile. There's no mold issues because, again, it's not touching the drywall. So with the correct application, personally have not experienced any, and everything. Hers is the oldest or the newest one that I've done in June. This one I did is a year old. The kitchen that I did, the countertop where there's always water, and it's by her stove. That's been over a year. I just did my dad's in November. I'll be going back to him to this November, so I'll do a live video showing how I did his. His is fiberglass. There's no lifting of the contact paper and no mold issues with the contact paper. So I'm not experienced mold, but coming to that, when I did the 8-month review, I put in there that I found information that this was mold proof and mildew proof. I have to make a correction on that. I read it even more. That mold proof and mildew proof information was in reference to the lining, not the non-adhesive lining. So it did not apply to this. So I read that incorrectly. So again, the information that you would see on the video that I did for the 8-month review, I found the information where the lining, the non-adhesive lining, is mold proof, mildew proof, and waterproof. This is just waterproof. Again, there has been no experience in mold. What I will do next month, yes, because I'm here in Jacksonville, I'm going back home in a couple of weeks, but I will be back in September. I will lift up probably this middle one just to show, to see there is no mold here. All I see is before I cleaned it, it was just soap. You know how soap builds up, and if you don't get it, it just turns colors. It just turns dark. That's just what that is. But there's no mold proof. And again, I believe it's only because it's not touching any drywall. Let's see. I'm going back and forth between my paper and this to make sure I'm not missing any questions. Okay. Number 6, and I stated again, I have 14 questions on here that I wrote down. Number 6, someone says it looks like it will peel because there are too many cuts and edges. Eventually, humidity and water will get in because it's not one piece. New solution is to use. Oh, okay. That's my note. Okay, so someone commented that they think it would eventually peel and come up because of my application, because I cut and laid sections. I'll put it like that. Well, with this, you have to do that because this whole shower the paper doesn't come in one piece. And when I did lay it down, I made sure I laid it down for whatever section I laid it in. And I made sure I tried to get it as close to the next section, or just overlap it a little bit, not a whole lot, just a little bit. So I can understand their concerns about that. But again, because this is fiberglass, no mold. I don't believe any mold would get up under this here. It's been a year, and my daughter takes hot showers. I take hot showers harder than she does. But again, I've been here 2 weeks, but still, I've taken hot showers for 2 weeks, and I take a shower in the morning and in the evening. And there has been no issues, no lifting of anything. So what I would share with people, you have to do what is comfortable for you. Not everything is not for everybody, because you may have concerns and you don't want to spend your money and your time into doing something where you have fear that it's going to come up. So do whatever is comfortable for you. But of course, I had to, do the cutting and piecing together, but I tried to do it by matching up the veining to make it look seamless as possible. I'm not licensed. I'm not a professional. I am a DIYer. So I do what I can to the best of my ability. Let's see. Tamara of Love My Babies Forever says, Miss Phyllis, I will be back. Oh, okay, hon. All righty. Let's see. Okay, so but the new solution to that as well, for with the cutting You're having to lay it in sections. Because my sister requested this to be done to hers, I think I'm going to use this for anybody else's. I'm going to recommend it. I'll put it like that. And the choice has to be up to the person that I cover their shower or sink or whatever I cover it with, as long as it's not an apartment, because this here makes it permanent. And I believe this here makes it waterproof because it's sealing it. So I haven't done it to this, but I am going to do it to this, and I will make sure that I do a video doing it to this shower. Again, I've already done this to my sister's bathroom in June. I covered her shower with this and her vanity and her pony wall. And her pony wall is not the marble contact paper. It's just regular contact paper that is not waterproof. But I believe sealing it with this made it waterproof. And again, that video was uploaded that video was uploaded yesterday for the pony wall, where it's just black contact paper. And I did use this for my sister's pony wall and her shower and vanity. So the remedy to the concern of moisture and everything getting under the slits and the peeling, not the peeling, but the slits and cuts of laying it down, I believe that polyurethane, again, not for apartments, but for your home. Okay. And someone already asked this question, is it renter friendly? Yes, it is, because it's peel and stick. And again, make sure the peel and stick that you're getting says removable and that it is waterproof. Those two things, removable and waterproof, because there is some peel and stick that is permanent. Okay. Yes, and I just answered this. Is it water resistant? Yes, because it says it's waterproof. And again, it's been a year since it's been up. Now, someone here says, how do you clean it? Okay, again, I did the 8-month review video, and I did a cleaning process, step by step, showing it. And like I stated in that video, I shared with my daughter. I shared with you all that I told my daughter, don't use anything that's abrasive. You can use, they have the Mr. Bubbles, I think it is, in the can where you spray it and it turns blue. I mean, it's blue, but when it dries or when it says it's clean or whatever, it's clear, and then you rinse off. You can use that process, or you can use soft scrub, spraying it on there using the soft part of a sponge to clean it, and then rinse it. I was just sharing with you all, I used Ajax on this, I think it was yesterday. Yeah, yesterday. But I put the Ajax on the sponge and soaked it with water and washed it. I wouldn't put it directly on it. That's just me. Just saying that, just how I would feel about it. I don't know that it would do anything. I don't want to take any chances. I probably can, what I'll do is get a piece of contact paper when I buy some more, and I'll test it on there just to put the Ajax right on it and scrub it just to see if it does anything with fading the veining. That would be my concern, the fading of the veins that's on here. So that's how I would clean it, using something that's non-abrasive. Again, I did use Ajax yesterday, but I'm not going to recommend that, because if you use it over time, because of the harsh chemicals in the Ajax, the bleach and all, I think that would take the color, start fading the color in the paper. Okay, so just some soft scrub or the Mr. Bubbles and to clean that. And when I did the 8-month review, I did use Clorox wipes. Now, of course, you don't want to sit around and do a shower of this size with Clorox wipe. If it's something small, like the vanity top, the sink vanity, and I'm pointing over here because the vanity is right here. With Clorox wipes, that would be fine, because it's not a big space to cover. Okay, let's see. Is it removable? Yes, if you get the peel and stick removable contact paper. There's contact paper that's permanent, and there is some that says it's removable. Okay, my battery on my, I thought I had this. I'm sorry, you all, I'm just plugging this in. If y'all just hold just a minute, because I don't want this here to go off and my battery's low, and I thought I had everything plugged up. Hold on just a moment, everybody. Just want to make sure that nothing goes off while I'm talking here. Okay. Okay, I'm sorry about that. Alrighty, so let's see. Did I do okay? Is it removable? Yes. Okay, number 11. Okay, someone says they didn't know peel and stick could be put in the shower. No, okay, and I put in here not all. Not all peel and stick. It needs to say waterproof. Not all peel and stick can go in the shower or around the area that has water. If you're going to put some like I did in the kitchen makeover that I did and in my daughter's apartment, if you're going to put it around something that's heat like the stove, make sure it says heat resistant and waterproof resistant. There is some like that. This is not one of them. This is just waterproof resistant. That's it. This is not heat resistant. But there is some contact paper, and if you like the marble contact paper, there is some marble contact paper that is heat resistant and waterproof and mold proof and mildew proof. You just have to um, look for that when you search it. And I always shop Amazon. I don't shop anybody else other than going to Walmart and getting this Duck brand waterproof peel and stick marble contact paper. Let's see. Number 12. Okay, so number 12, somebody just said one word, mildew. So my response was that depends on the surface. I believe again, if it's up against drywall, possible mildew. But on this fiberglass and real ceramic tile, I haven't experienced any mildew. And I've been using this now. I started using this since 20, and I can say 2018 because that's when I retired. That's why I remember. I retired in 2018, and that's when I started doing the bathrooms and the sinks for people. So I haven't gotten any feedback or any complaints because I told them to let me know because number one, I have the YouTube channel and my name means a lot. My brand means a lot. And I want to be honest and open with people. So I tell them, let me know if anything goes wrong so that I can share with the people, you know, this is what happened. This is how long it's been up. So I've been doing this since 2018 using this brand. Now the kitchen, unplanned kitchen makeover that I did, her paper was ordered off of Amazon because it's around the stove. It's mold proof, mildew proof, heat proof, and waterproof. And it says that for the peel and stick contact paper. Again, when I did this 8-month review for this in error, I was looking at the review for the non-adhesive marble liner that Walmart has, where it is mold proof, mildew proof, and waterproof. That was not for this. That was an error that on my part for stating that in the 8-month review, I didn't read it carefully enough. So this here is waterproof, definitely, because it states that. But far as mildew proof and mold proof, it doesn't state that. But again, I haven't experienced that. And no one that I've done bathrooms and kitchens for so far has stated that. And I've asked them to let me know if they ever see or experience that so that I can share that with my subscribers and viewers. Okay. Here's another one that's funny. Someone says, how hot are the showers? My showers, I like them very hot if the water can get hot. When we use this shower, the water is not lukewarm, but it's not real hot. It steams up in here. We have a fan, so it steams up to where the mirrors are steams up. If that gives some kind of an indication of how hot the water is, the bathroom gets steamy, if that kind of helps. And the paper is still on. Okay. I don't see any other questions there, so I'm going to go on. Oh, this is actually the last question that I found. What does it look like after you take it off? That I don't know because I have not done that. And like I've stated, um, and I could do this. I would just have to find a place because all of it is down pretty good. And I want to make sure when I fill up something that I can cover it back. I don't know what it looks like. You know what this looks like? It's a piece. And that's down tight. Yeah, see, and when I go to put my finger up on it to try to pull it up, um, I can see it'll take a little something, a little time to peel up. It'll start tearing instead of coming up as one piece. So that lets me know that the adhesion is good. And I don't have to. Yes, I'm going to do a separate video of pulling up probably just the soap dish area down here to just let you all see what it looks like. So what does it look like after I take it off? I have no idea. I haven't done it. I've applied and nothing has been removed. Now, those are the questions that I responded to from what people have asked on that video. So, okay, so that's just been 30, almost 40 minutes. So does anybody that's watching possibly may have any other questions regarding the peel and stick? I think I've answered how I applied it a little bit at a time. You take it off, when you're taking it off the roll, you just pull a little bit back and peel off and fold down the backing so it doesn't get in your way as you put it up, and use a squeegee. I used my credit card for this and won't be doing that anymore. So I use the squeegee, the kind that you use to wash your windows with. That's easy to use. You can order the applicator that comes with it. They have it on Amazon and it comes with the knife as well. But I like the squeegee because it has a rubber tip. Let's see. Thank you, Treaty. She said, my daughter said, thanks for the Q&A. Lots of good need to know. You're welcome, hon. And I hope I've answered everyone's questions. And I would love to know if you all do this. If you're interested in doing this, I would love to know if you all have done it. And if you have a channel, I would like to see what you've done. If it's not in yours, maybe I believe Tamara of Love My Babies Forever said she did it for her mom. And I know some other people stated that they've done it in their apartments. Again, this is good for an apartment. I mean, it's a very inexpensive way to make over your bathroom. And another thing too, if you don't want to, if you can't paint the cabinets, if you look at my nephew's, I did his apartment, and I'm just going to share right now some things. I like doing DIYs that's inexpensive but give a nice high-end look, but just help out people, especially those in the apartment. And another person, I'm just going to give her a shout out. Go to Wayna World. She focuses on making your apartments look beautiful. So I love when she shares inexpensive ways to do that, to do temporary things, to give a permanent look, but not permanent. So when you move, there's no hassle to remove these things. So if I can share with you all another way that you can update your bathrooms and your kitchens using contact paper. If you look at my video where I did my nephew's bachelor apartment makeover, I did his last October. His kitchen cabinets covered in black contact paper. All of the cabinets, I took the doors off and covered them in contact paper. And his island that he bought, I covered the top of that. So if you want to, if you're in an apartment and you want to do, and his is not the only one. That I got this idea by watching Yadu of Yadu Essentials when she did someone's kitchen. Um, she covered the cabinets with red contact paper. She did the backsplash with the peel and stick, or she did the countertops with the peel and stick, and she did the backsplash with the peel and stick. You can do all of this. Just make sure it's removable. Make sure the contact paper is removable, and it says that. So you can do your bathroom cabinets with removable peel and stick contact paper. You can do the vanity with removable peel and stick contact paper. And if you want the hardware on there, if there's already hardware, just change out the hardware. That's inexpensive to do as well, and you have a brand new look. I did the floors. Now, I did the floors here. So far as the floors, um, I would say if you're in an apartment, just get some beautiful rugs. If your landlord allows you to cover the floors, um, with the peel and stick flooring that they have now, that's wonderful. But most of them that I know of are permanent as far as the flooring is concerned. So if you want a new look, I've even seen a young lady with her apartment. She in her living room, she got. I've never done this, so I don't know how durable this is when people start walking on it. I think number one, you have to have a certain type of carpet on your floor. The carpet that my youngest daughter has would probably work for this. It's the threading on it is very stiff. There's the pile. There's no pile. It's just hard. The young lady that I saw, she got foam boards, and she got the peel and stick flooring, and she put it on the foam boards, and she put it on her floor. Again, I don't know how durable that is when it starts getting traffic, people walking on it. So as far as the flooring is concerned, I would just buy beautiful area rugs. But you can make over your kitchen, even with the kitchen walls. If you can't paint the kitchen walls, get the contact paper that is the color of the paint that you want. So say you want gray walls, get gray contact paper and cover all the walls gray if you want, or whatever color. You can do an accent wall with contact paper, just as long as it's peel and stick removable, because when you move out, you want to be able just to pull it off, and that's it. I don't see where there would be any mold or mildew done to that. There's just so many ways to update your apartments using peel and I am an advocate of peel and stick contact paper to just give a new look to your home. So it is 7:45, and if nobody else has any questions, and my timer is at 57 minutes. Oh, it's almost been, well, I got on like 15 minutes earlier just to test. So it's almost been an hour that I've been on, and I'll just give a few minutes if anyone thinks of anything that they have to ask. And for those that don't know, if you've been on, again, my name is Phyllis, and my channel is JRC Restoration, Decor, and Designs. And while I'm thinking about, some people have asked, what does JRC stands for? JRC stands for Jesus Really Cares. And there's a whole story behind how I came up with that name. That name came up with that. Let's see, my mom passed in 2007. So I made that name, well, not made the name, but the Lord gave me that name, 2006. And then, like I said, there's a big story behind that. So JRC stands for Jesus Really Cares. And my channel is all about DIYs, home decor, Goodwill, thrift hauls, and a lot more. I stay involved with collaborations, and I like to do home area makeovers, and I just love to beautify homes on a budget, just like others do. So Again, I want to thank everyone for tuning in. Thank you, Sandy. Thank you. I love it too. I love, she's a sister cousin's lifestyle says she loves the Jesus really cares. But if that is all, I will just sign off for now, and I will make sure that I put in my community chat when I cover this. And again, if you haven't seen the bathroom makeover that I did for my sister in June, the first video I did her vanity, covered it with this paper, and then sealed it with this water-based polyurethane. In June, I did her shower, and then yesterday's video was I did her pony wall. Next Friday, next Friday, I'll be showing how I made 3 DIYs, and then it'll be the before and after of how I did her bathroom. So just go look at those bathrooms and go look at those videos, and you'll see how I applied it and how I sealed it with the polyurethane. And then again, go look back and look at this video, shows you how I did this as well. And if you not have already subscribed, please consider subscribing. And if you like what you see, give it a thumbs up. I would love to read your comments. I'm reading comments here, and I do appreciate everyone for coming. Thank you, Treaty. Blessings and breakthroughs and healing to everyone. Yes. And please stay safe. Wear your masks, sanitize, stay safe for your family, your loved ones, and your friends, and for those that you don't even know. So I'm going to say good night to everyone and wishing you a blessed and happy and productive weekend. I'm going to sign off on my screen here and sign off here as well. I can figure out how to do this.